Hey y'all, happy Saturday. Today I want to share with you the recipe that I follow to make my green smoothies. And again, this is a recipe from Dr. Brooke Guldner. You can look her up on YouTube, check out her webpage. This is not anything I came up with, but I want to share with you how I make it, the tools that I use, all that good stuff. Okay, so Dr. Brooke Guldner recommends a Vitamix. I don't have a Vitamix or $300 to purchase one right now, but I would love one. I do have this Ninja Auto IQ. As a matter of fact, the day that I watched her videos, I went straight to the store, sent my kids in, had them pick this out for me, and it has really done a good job for me. The only thing I would say that it probably can't do is crack flax seeds. And so in the last video, I mentioned that I do buy flax meal and I just keep it in the freezer. Chia seeds are fine, they do break down. But other than that, I use that ultra blend setting on the bottom right. It goes for a minute and it does a great job. So I like to use the big cup. The only time I don't use it is if I can't find it. I use about a third of a bag of spinach. So this is the bag of spinach that I get from Aldi. It costs $135. I'll buy about 3 bags for the week. Sometimes 2 if I feel like it's gonna go bad quickly, like I'm just not drinking as many. But I get about 3 smoothies out of 1 bag, and I will fill that cup about halfway, pack it down really good. Some people use kale. I don't love kale in my smoothies because the taste is really strong. But if you can do kale, you should do it. I think probably if I had a Vitamix, I would be able to tolerate it a little bit better. But with the Ninja, you kind of get little bits of unpleasant curly kaleness that I don't love. So I usually just go straight spinach. For frozen fruit, I go with peaches as my first choice. But for some reason where I live, frozen peaches are almost impossible to find. So I've started using these mango chunks. I love most yellow fruits. The only thing that I don't really like, which is really more orange, is cantaloupe. Like I can't even stand the smell of it. But peaches, nectarines, mangoes, frozen in my smoothie, along with fresh pineapple. So I buy 1 pineapple a week. When I get it and it's ripe, I cut it, keep it in the refrigerator. So all I have to do is drop it in, or my big girl will make it for me as well. But spinach, fresh pineapple, frozen mango, or frozen peaches are my main ingredients. As you can see in this picture, I've got a few frozen strawberries. They were just left over. So I dropped those in, and you can see the flax seed on the left, the flax meal, the chia seed on the right. So about 2 tablespoons of each. If I were making a big Vitamix full, the recommendation was to use a full half cup of the seeds, a half cup combined, I should say, of the seeds. And so if I'm having 2 of these a day, then I should approximately get there. The more chia seeds you use, the thicker it becomes. But if you don't like it too thick, you can always add water at the end, which is what I'll show that I do. But yep, I've got all my spinach, I've got my pineapple, my frozen fruit, and my seeds. And as I told you before, I drop in the Mary Ruth's, a table to 2 tablespoons of that goes right on in. And also my fulvic humic mineral blend. So this is that dirt water that just does a crazy job detoxing your system. You can take it by itself, but with this, in my smoothie, I can't taste it at all. So I want to show you the back of this label, and I think I'll do a separate video on what each of those terms means and how it benefits your body. But really quickly, I want to just share. One day I was driving to work and the Lord told me to look up cell permeability. And while I do have a background in chemistry, I don't love biology. But what I found and what I did recall was that, your cell wall, the job is to let the good stuff in and push the bad stuff out. And because of stress and poor diet and, whatever else was going on in my body was holding in those toxins. And so this is a product that really improves that cell permeability and helps your cells push that crap out, all the stuff that makes it hard for your body to heal, and allows all that good stuff in. And I've got more on that from the spiritual standpoint that I'll share at another time. But this is the back label, and I'll talk about it more later. Okay, so this is what my cup looks like. Half full of spinach, got fresh pineapple, my frozen fruit. You can use frozen blueberries, raspberries, whatever you like. I've got my chia seeds and flax meal. I've got my vitamins and the mineral blend. If you have sea moss or sea moss concentrate, you can add that too, which I have done in the past, and then fill that bad boy up. I also add a couple cubes of ice because when you blend it down, it gets a little bit warmer and it's easier to drink when it's cold. And then we blend, and it goes for 60 seconds. Yum, yum. This is what it looks like. I'll add a little water and ice to keep it cold and drink it within a minute or two. And I really did mean I drink it within a minute or two. And I think it took me a while to get to that point. But I don't like to sip it because it gets warm, but I'll drink it quickly and put a little water in, rinse around the cup, and drink the rest of it. The other important thing to note is that you don't want to use chlorinated water. You want filtered water or bottled water when you fill this up, particularly if you're adding the mineral blend, because that chlorine will react with the minerals and you won't get the benefits. So you're going to notice a couple of things right away. If your body is nearly as depleted as mine was, you're going to feel like a whoosh in your body. And I mean like nutrients, electrons, electrical charges, tingles all over your body. And in those areas where you may have pronounced weakness or illness, you're going to feel that. And then every time you drink water after that, you're going to feel it again because the water is going to push those nutrients around your body. I would encourage you also when you drink water, not to just sip, but to drink a good amount at a time to flush your system. Sipping doesn't really flush you. You want to chug your water as well. You will have to go to the bathroom. I don't want to be gross, but I'll just say, don't trust your farts. Go all the way to the bathroom because you're going to be flushing and detoxing a lot of junk out of your body. For a super challenge, try to have 2 a day during times when you're not necessarily having meals. And if at the end of the day you feel hungry, your body is eventually going to start telling you, look, I need more nutrients, not more calories, not really to even fill my stomach, but I need more nutrients. Make me another smoothie. My body has been doing that for about 2 months now, just letting me know I don't want chocolate. I don't want a bowl of cereal. I don't even want cheese. I need another smoothie. So, you'll see those changes. You'll start to want more of what's good for you and even crave it. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And also check out a new channel that I just started for my baby girl. It's called Story Time with Juby. I'll be sharing some of her stories that she makes up. You know how little kids are. She's 4. And I'll be sharing some stories that I've written about her and our family. And I'll be reading just some Bible passages as well and giving some little activities for kids so you can have 10 minutes away and they can just listen to the Word of God and listen to how much God loves them and all that super important stuff. So we can have our babies whole from the beginning and they don't even have to go through this nonsense, right? Thanks again for watching, and I look forward to your comments. Have a great day.